Hello and welcome to another edition of Resources for Life TV at resourcesforlife.com. My name is Greg Johnson, and this is a brief video about really interesting coincidences and small world occurrences. Today I just earlier posted a video, you'll see it online, of a meeting with somebody from Argentina. And I saw this guy's bicycle. This is my current bike, is a Diamondback, but I saw this person's bicycle. And knowing Spanish, I was able to exchange with him, and I just asked him, I said, that bike looks like my old bicycle that I bought, back in 1986, actually. So it was, decades ago, and here's the bike on the streets of Iowa City. It's a very unique bike, and there's markings on it, from scratches and other things that even like the original handlebar grips and things that I custom put on there are still on the bike. So I wanted to know, that's amazing, how is it that this bike that I bought in 1986 is here right next to mine in downtown Iowa City? But anyway, I had sold it to a friend who sold it to somebody else, and they loaned it to this guy from Argentina. So I thought that was kind of an interesting small world event. There are a couple of other interesting coincidences that came up recently, and I wanted to blog about it and probably write an article as well as share it on video for those of you who watch these videos. I was with my wife, this was a couple weeks ago, and there was this amazing rainbow. And so we wanted to get some pictures of it, so we drove to the kind of the southwest side of Iowa City where you get a clear view of the sky, and we took some pictures of this rainbow and then went to review them. We're sitting in the car, we're watching the rainbow, but reviewing the pictures on the camera. And as soon as we went to review these pictures, the radio was on, and the song on the radio began with "All the Colors of the Rainbow." It's a really amazing song called "Testify to Love." There's a version by Winona Judd, the Judds, and another one by Avalon. It was the version by Avalon that was on, and I'd encourage you to track down the song "Testify to Love." The version by Avalon has kind of as the background vocals "Give Peace a Chance," which is kind of interesting, reference back to John Lennon's song. But anyway, it was just kind of a goosebump moment. I like the song anyway. It's pretty cool. In fact, I'm going to have it as one of the Heart songs featured this month, May 2010. So you can listen to it if you go to the Heart songs and download it or preview it. But when things like that happen in life, it just kind of makes you go, you're looking at pictures of a rainbow, and a song comes on that's singing about a rainbow and other things. So anyway, that was an interesting coincidence, number one. And then the other thing that happened that was kind of interesting was I received an email from my uncle who plays in a band that's kind of an outreach thing where he's at. It's called City Praise, City and then Prayz. So it's kind of a fusion between praise and praying, like the present tense verb, somebody prays, So anyway, sent the link to the video, and the video was of this kind of a worship song. I don't know if you're into that, but it was really cool if you're into that kind of thing. It was a very good song. The instrumentals, the vocals, the lyrics, it was just really cool, really inspiring song. So anyway, I just wrote him back and I said, hey, that was a really cool song, and I'm going to share that with some other people. So that was on a Friday, and later that day I went to get a rental car. Got in the rental car. I'd never heard that song before, by the way, so the video was the first time I'd had a chance to hear that song or see it performed. So then went to get the rental car, and the only time I really get a chance to listen to FM radio is when I'm driving a car. I usually, I'm mobile, I don't have access to FM radio, and usually on the bike or walking or maybe grabbing a cab if I need to go somewhere. But so I get the rental car, turn on the radio station, and there's a radio station here in eastern Iowa. It's 101.9. It's called Life Radio, and it kind of, my website is resourcesforlife.com, so I kind of like the fact that this is Life Radio, and it's just kind of inspirational, uplifting, kind of faith, religion sort of music. So I turned it on. That same song was on the radio, like after I had just seen it in this video on YouTube. So I thought that's a pretty cool coincidence, you know. I'd never heard the song before, and here it is twice in a day, you know, I hear this song. Well, Monday, I was taking the car back to the rental place. I go to Enterprise, rent a car, and taking the car back, turn on the radio, same song playing, the same song that I heard in the video, and again when picking up the car, and then when returning the car. So anyway, I thought that was again one of these interesting coincidences, and actually both having to do with that radio station, that 101.9 Life Radio. I think you can, it's KNWS. I think you can find it on the web and actually listen to it streaming, but I don't really, I'm not anchored long enough in one spot because of my work to sit down and kind of tune into radio. But anyway, I'd really like to hear other people's stories of interesting coincidences like that, you know. If you've had something like that happen to you, send me an email or post a video, or if there's something posted already, let me know about it, because I'm kind of interested in hearing more of these stories. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everybody who supports the website and watches these videos, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care.